Welcome back to StockSmart Investing, everybody. Now, we're looking at Clean Spark. That's where we left off. Okay. We've got our market sentiment pulled up here, and these are some of the things that are receiving the most attention. Alright. Now, let's pull up some things that also are going to go with our Chande momentum indicator. Okay. Now, this isn't the Chande momentum indicator. But they go on similar metrics here. SHLS and ZI. Alright. So it looks like Clean Spark here is hitting a bottom. Excellent. And we just got a very good, interesting buy signal here. Perfect for the weekly. And just one signal here. Of course, here was our low. That was where we would have wanted to take our signal. So when we see a signal and a low, that's going to be a better opportunity. Okay. So let's get that Chande momentum. Okay. This one, go by this one. See what they all are. Now let's get rid of this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Now, this one is the standard Chande momentum oscillator that you find on Thinkorswim. And then this one here is a custom study. Let's go in and change our length here. I think I've noticed a length of 5 or 8. Really catches highs and lows really well. Okay. But we look for these signals here. Okay. So we'll be waiting for Clean Spark to do its reversal. Alright, what are we scanning for over here? Now this is a daily scan. So let's go to the daily. And we can see we're scanning for the Chande low arrow. It's this one to be true. So we have that. All right. So we'll be watching it now and looking at how it trades. Looks like it might be stuck in a channel here. If it is stuck in a channel, then we'll wait for it to dip off. Try to find it may have already tried to move up slightly. Okay. So we're going to watch for a consolidation and a reversal to happen. Okay. And 1051, Nexo Resources. So let's put something here at 1079. And when it gets at or above that, and it's staying above the midline, that would have been the proper time to take and enter this trade. You know, it really might even be time to start exiting this trade. Working your way out of it. Okay. Same thing here. Okay. But we're looking for ones that are about to have the reversals, okay? You know, having this lower arrow up. So whether you want to scan for this down arrow or this up arrow, you know, or, you know, for it to just be below negative 50 altogether, okay? And if you want that, we've got CMO negative 35. Let's see, I thought I had some CMO negative 50s in here. There must be at least one. Negative 40 bullish and penny stocks. Okay, cool. 30 bucks isn't necessarily a penny stock, but here we go. All right. So this looks like a good opportunity here, this leaf group. So let's look into leaf and see what's about to happen. But, this 50 period's curling over, but the rest of them are pointing upwards. These are good things. Okay. I see. We're going to push back first before we come back up. Yeah. I see. Tricky, tricky. Looks good on the daily, but the other charts are looking a bit sneaky. Is this one hard to borrow? It's easy to borrow. Interesting. Okay. Now this looks better. Seems to have hit a big low. Huge consolidation. HARP. NGVC. No, I don't like it. But RCUS would be a good short. This one, not so great. This one here looks like it's about to go short. I mean, just it's gonna fall off. So, you know, and it's also easy to borrow for the moment, but it hasn't started its downwards action, but it's about to. And you'll see, look what happens every time we get these downwards arrows. So they work, they're accurate. Little sideways pennant there. And break out to the flat side, so yeah, I don't like it. This I like a little better. MGNX. I don't like that. I'd pay attention to that, but not a whole lot of attention. I saw this thing, you know, well, what was it? A few weeks ago when it was getting pumped and dumped. NGVC. HARP. Okay. Now, let's switch over to Renko just to see what we can find. Very good. A low. That didn't look so great. See if this can load up here. Let's try Ruckus. Okay, looks like we're starting another green brick. Okay. Very good. MGNX. MGNX. All right. So these are ones that should have hit their recent lows and be ready to turn around, and it looks like they're less than $30 stocks. 25 tick isn't doing it. Let's go and hit the 10 tick. 10-cent movements. Okay, also hit a recent low. Let's change that to a 5-cent movement. Still a recent low. So we'll probably push back and find a bottom here somewhere. Be looking for this reversal to happen, though. All right. And let's go and look at our Momo LBR. Let's see, we want the daily. And, of course, Wish is back up here. We got Meds, Annie, CLF, IVR, AHT, and, of course, Clove down here at the bottom. All right, now Clove, let's pull that up just because it was, you know, the hype for the past couple days. All right, and we won't do 5 tick. We'll change this up to 10. Okay. And we need to break above 0 before we can get bullish behavior. This one is sitting right on it. All signs say it's going down, though. Oh, look at it trying to come up, though. See? Let's see what type of brick starts to form here. As it moves, you know, above and below, we can see what, you know, bulls or bears have the power there. Of course, we can also pull up a custom study. Let's see, volume, bulls and bears, apply. Looks like right now, bears have it, I suppose. Here we go. Let's see what it is for the day. Looks like bears have it for the day, too. Okay. Now, Wish. Let's see if the call options have increased greatly. Last night they were 300,000 and, you know, 60-some thousand. So, looks like today, 183 and 39,000 calls, or put options. There we go. 183,000 call options here. Nearly 40,000 put options. Okay. All right. Wish hitting its low, though. This is a good signal. Hopefully it rides, kind of consolidates, and then continues to pop up. I'm sure that's what everybody's hoping for, but looks like we're getting a signal forcing it down. We're catching it here in this indicator. It might have been all for Wish. Interesting here. Might get to see a reversal here after all. You know, you would think Wish would be worth more than $10. you know, given its, you know, competitors. Looks like Sens was added to our four-way Arun. Very good. And let's check that out. Okay, that's because they're hitting a high right now. Very good. Alright, let's see what other things we have here. We can do our Kapok on the day, you know, true, or Kapok weekly. And let's maybe go and find what's being pumped and dumped. BB was added to the Kapok weekly. Wonderful. So they got BlackBerry to start moving. Once it gets above the midline on the Kapok curve, that's when things really start to take off. Of course, this is the pump and dump, so we are getting lots of stocks being pumped and then they're going to dump. Okay, looks like Clove was one of them. Tiger. EA. All right. Let's see which ones are on reversal. Okay. All of these are on reversal. And of course, the reversal list is just looking for something that's reversing. It's not necessarily looking for something going up or down. As you can see, half the list is red going up, meaning it's reversed to go up, and half the list is, green. And anyhow, I think you get it. You know, it's just finding what's reversing. It's not searching for direction. Okay. Looks like Sens is on that list too. Let's see what's going on our Darvis boxes today. I think we want this one. Here we go, EDU. Now we have this scan set up for this. And if you want to, and that's it, MAR. Okay, so EDU. Let's go check out MAR and see what it's doing. Looks like it's having a little afternoon run. Here's our low arrow. So we get our low arrow. That's a good sign. That's a good pop. Good pop in price. Now, of course, if you're paying attention to them all the way from here, then you'll be able to see when they hit their lows. Still not the low yet. Well, there's your up arrow on the daily, so that's why it's going off. of course, subscribe and join the Discord and get a hold of these fancy indicators yourself. I save them on GitHub. And of course, we have email alerts that you can sign up for. But it may be good to have a separate email for that. You know, having, just an email box, for just getting alerts. I think I may have to do that. Okay. Looks like EDU could be ready to go up. Let's see what's going to happen with it. Hitting a low here, I mean, this is just wiping out, stop losses and whatnot, but this is interesting. Let's keep an eye on that. And we were already on our market senti on the daily list. Baba's got some market sentiment. Very good. There's still a bit too much on that list to be moving through. Here we go. And these are some moving scalpers that I've set up. And they also take market sentiment into consideration. Looks like EDU's on there also, and BTU. ABCL, I've got that written down already. Very good. Let's see, once they start breaking their high, they keep on going. Data dog. Data dog has a lot of manipulation, dog. Look at all these, pin bars. Alright, let's see where money is going in for the daily. Money flowing in. See where the big money's at. Might not be any big money today. It looks like the growth sector's not doing terrible. It's a fairly decent day. Okay. And some of the stocks that are on this list have been on all of our other lists, too. That's the daily Smart ADX. Very good. Okay. Hitting a high there. I see. Let's see what's going on with our blackberries here today. I mean, we had a nice low at 13 there, but then after that, yeah, it would have been fun for a little while, then all no fun. So we'll have to wait for a new low to expose itself. Or a change in direction to start happening. So pull up your triple exponential moving average, or your TEMA, and set that to 21. And now we can get our confirmation, entry, and exit signals very, very easily. Okay? First bar to clear above is an entry, and the first red bar to clear below is an exit. Okay? So there's your exit. Here's your entry. Here's your entry. All right? Here's your exit. And there your exit. All right? And we see the trend is starting to change. You could play around in here, but maybe we continue to watch it, but we see all these red bars are clearing under. It's a good indication of what about, it's about to go down. What does happen? It gets bearish and goes down. Okay, so we can see those entry, and exit signals. Entry and exit signals. You don't have to use a TEMA. You can use a simple moving average, too. I think if you use maybe like a 8, or the standard 9 period, it would probably follow this pretty closely. Seems like when we get these bars that have that are lit up in such a way. Interesting. It's nobody buying and selling. It seems like these lit up bars are when the bulls have the power. I guess that's going to be when no one is buying. Okay. Interesting. It's taken me some time to figure out what these little ghost and shadow bars mean, but I think we're getting it figured out. Very good. So the first bar to clear above the TEMA that is bullish, that the bulls have taken over. So this one or this one? Okay, cool. Let's bring this over to Wish. I think we were already on Wish. Yeah, we were on BlackBerry. Okay. Now from the low here, it's a good entry. We didn't get an exit till here. Nothing really clear. Nothing really clear. Okay. Get a new entry there. Our exit there. Pretty noisy. That's why we need another moving average in here. That's a nice clean trend, though. Once it breaks above, that's a good run. Another good run. I see. So buying, 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 and now no one's buying. No one's selling. All right. This must be in the after hours. That's why this is the way that is. Very good. Okay. So it's not hard to understand why we would, trade stocks that have these patterns. And Wish certainly looks like it is one of them that does. D-Dog. We just looked at Datadog. And it's going into a squeeze right now. That's why you need to join the channel. That way you can get all that info as it's happening. So hit subscribe. Come over to Discord. That's free. And, of course, consider becoming a Patreon. That'd really help me out. Okay. So even though we're going up here, we're going down here. So it looks like that's a bit of a divergence signal. I'd say we're probably going to have a change in direction and trend very soon. And look, a green bar is starting to form. And even on a 5-tick 5 cent, as you can see, we're getting our reversal here, and our bar is starting to clear above the TEMA. So let's just watch this and see what happens. But technically, this would, be an entry signal. Maybe we should wait, and some people say to wait for the second or third bar to clear above the TEMA, just so we know we're getting into a good defined trend. But there are other ways to determine our trend and trend quality, such as the trend quality indicator. So I will sit here and continue to watch this, but I'm not going to make everybody else do it. But if you did watch all the way to the end, thank you.